All right, let's dive right into one of the most chaotic and brilliant songs ever written, Bob Dylan's Subterranean Homesick Blues. It's a total lyrical whirlwind from 1965 that just hits you like a verbal machine gun. And today, we're going to try and decode that brilliant chaos.
And we have to start with this line, right? It's the one everybody knows, the one that became this massive cultural catchphrase. But it's not about the weather, obviously. It's the whole point of the song in a nutshell. It's a call to trust your own eyes, to see what's really going on, not just what the people in charge tell you. So a lyrical hurricane. That is a pretty perfect way to describe this. So how do we even begin to unpack it? I mean, listening to this song for the first time is seriously like trying to find your footing in a storm of words, characters, and warnings. What Dylan did here was absolutely revolutionary. It's this relentless, high-speed stream of consciousness that just perfectly captures the nervous energy of the mid-60s. It's paranoid, it's angry, it's even kind of funny, and it all comes flying at you like a runaway train. You can hear its DNA in so much music that came later, from punk all the way to hip-hop. Which brings us to the big question, doesn't it? With all these words and characters swirling around, you got Johnny in the basement, the man in the trench coat. What is the actual danger? What's the urgent message he's buried inside this lyrical storm? Okay, so let's dig in, because cutting through all that noise is this one phrase you hear again and again. It's a direct warning that becomes the frantic heartbeat of the whole song. Look out, kid. And just notice that immediate feeling of guilt. He's not warning you about something you might do. Nope. He's saying it's something you've already done, even if you have no idea what it is. The way the establishment sees it, just by being young and different, you're already a problem. You're already on their radar. And the world he's describing is just filled with these hidden threats. The system is always watching, always listening. He's warning you about guys with fire hoses, a very real symbol of crowd control back then, and telling you that they keep it all hid. The paranoia is just baked into every line. And then he hits you with this. This line gets right to the core of it. Your actions, whether you're innocent or guilty, it's irrelevant. The game is rigged. The system has already made up its mind about you. The point is, you're a target no matter what you do. So who is this system? Who are the people you're supposed to be looking out for? Well, Dylan basically gives us a whole cast of characters, a lineup of all the forces trying to keep you in line. It's this whole mix of official and unofficial power. You've got the cops, both in uniform and undercover. You've got the legal system with the DA. And then you have these super vague, kind of spooky leaders. You got to remember, this was the height of Cold War paranoia and surveillance. Dylan's tapping directly into that fear that you are being watched from every single side. And the authority he's describing is completely corrupt. I mean, look at this guy. He's a former agent, laid off, but still flashing a badge. He says he wants to get his bad cough paid off. Come on, we all know what that means. He's not enforcing the law, he's looking for a bribe. It's just a perfect little snapshot of a rotten system. And the threat isn't just coming from some random crooked guy on the street. It's official. The pressure is coming from the top down. You hear these rumors that there's gonna be a bust in May. And where are the orders coming from? The DA. This isn't random. It's a coordinated crackdown, and it perfectly reflected the real tensions between the counterculture and the law at the time. So if the world is this hostile, this corrupt, how on earth are you supposed to get by? Well, the song offers up a kind of survival guide, but it's drenched in irony, to say the least. I mean, just take a look at this list. It's absurd. You get this incredibly powerful, subversive advice like, don't follow leaders, and then right next to it you get, watch the parking meters, and you better chew gum. What? It's like he's handing you a broken set of rules for a world that's already broken. This contrast right here perfectly captures the central con. Society hands you this clean script to follow, right? Be a success, get blessed, stay out of trouble. But Dylan shows you the reality is this messy, chaotic cycle of getting sick, getting jailed, jumping bail, and if all that fails, join the army. It's the ultimate last resort. And this line? Man, this line is the ultimate punchline to the whole joke. It sums up the entire broken promise. After 2 decades of doing exactly what you're told, of playing the game by their rules, your big reward is a menial, soul-crushing job. The system you bought into has totally betrayed you. And this wasn't just a personal complaint. It was the rallying cry for a generation that felt the American dream was a lie. So let's bring it all together. What is the lasting power of this song? Why is this lyrical storm still raging, decades after it first hit?
Here's the key takeaway. You're not meant to find one single story in these lyrics. The chaos is the message. The feeling of being overwhelmed, the paranoia, the defiant energy, that is what Dylan was trying to get across. The legacy of this song is that feeling, and it's a feeling that shaped so much music to come. And this wasn't just some phase for Dylan. Get this, he performed this song live 120 times in a 14-year period, long after it was a hit. That just shows you how deeply this message of defiance and awareness stuck with him throughout his entire career. And that brings us right back to the beginning. After swimming through all that lyrical chaos, this line just hits with so much more power, doesn't it? It's not just a clever lyric anymore. It's a timeless philosophy. It's a final, empowering command to think for yourself and see the world with your own two eyes. The song might be from 1965, but its core message feels more relevant than ever. And it leaves us with a question that, really, we all have to answer for ourselves every single day.